Oh,
and
congratulations.
beat
This makes
episode
it an
4
even...
missions. Yep, got the trophy for beating episode 4 mission 6, the pain maze, without taking damage.
Kevin, I'm proud of
Wow,
you.
it's a good day.
Proud.
Where's
Very
the, where's the,
proud.
where's the
Very
fireworks? Where's the
proud.
fireworks? Hang on a second. Hang on, hang on.
So I still got
I
Scourge
think
of
I
Armagon,
disconnected that,
Dissolution of
right?
Eternity, Dimension of the Past, Dimension of the Chain, but don't you worry, we'll get that platinum.
I
Alright.
believe in you, Kevin. I believe in you. Congratulations, by the way.
Alright, the world didn't blow up. We're good.
Did you forget if you disconnected that?
Oh, yeah, I did. I hit that and I was like, uh-oh. Don't worry, I have like 6 backups. So, we're good.
All right, well, everybody, welcome to a special episode of Crafting a Chat. We got a smaller, shorter episode here.
Yeah,
we really want to use this episode to have predictions out for the special Sony Showcase that's going to be happening next Thursday that got announced earlier this morning. And we kind of just want to get our thoughts out there of what's going to be there. And maybe if anybody in the comments wants to join us and give their thoughts, feel free to. But to kick this off, I think I'm going to have Adam go first if you want to, unless you don't want to.
I mean, I'm not going to be like, oh, this is what I think the show's going to be, because I don't think that would be any fun unless we had, like, unless I was like, hey, let's prepare, everybody write something down. We're not doing that for this one. We're doing this real quick. 90% of the things we say are going to be wrong. I guarantee that, unless we make really safe predictions or anything like that. This is not going to be graded. This is not something we're going to be like, oh, we called this, unless we say something super ridiculous or something like that. Like,
yeah, it's not like our normal prediction episodes that we've had in the past for like E3 and things like that.
Yeah, so. This isn't like, like exactly. It's not like the E3 predictions. This is just like, we're excited for a showcase. It's been over a year, according to websites, since the last showcase. This is not a state of play.
I think.
This is not a state of play. That's what matters, okay? It's not a state of play. It's a showcase. It's only 40 minutes. So, we're probably not going to see much gameplay of things, because I can't imagine only 1 or 2 things are going to be played for like 10 minutes apiece. That would be annoying. I think we're going to see little snippets, and we're going to see teaser trailers. And I think a lot of the games we see are not even going to be dated, and I think we're going to see some 2023 games in here, if I'm honest. That's what I think the showcase is. The future of the PS5. That's just what I'm saying. So the first thing, I was going to say we'll start off with one, but we'll wait till Desunoto gets here, because I know he's a big fan. So we'll hold off on that. So, I mean, obviously, Call of Duty probably going to be there. Battlefield? Which one?
Call of Duty, definitely, because Battlefield's with Xbox this year, I believe.
Okay. Kevin, as a residential first-person shooter man, you think Call of Duty will be there?
No.
Care to elaborate on that?
Because it's not close enough to the multiplayer beta for them to release multiplayer trailers.
Alright, that's valid. Okay. I can see them.
Did they have a date?
They love to release trailers like literally days before the multiplayer beta starts.
So. Do they have a date on the multiplayer beta, or has that not been decided yet?
I want to say there was one, but I don't know what that is.
You don't think they're going to have like a little snippet of like, hey, thanks for playing the Vanguard beta that we put out that some of you probably didn't love. No. Yeah, the alpha. No. All right. Again, we're not being graded, so that's a thought, you know.
And I don't know what they're going to show of Battlefield if Battlefield was there, but I also don't think that's going to be there.
Yeah, I agree with Genesis that Battlefield definitely won't be there. I think Call of Duty could go either way. So, usually in showcases, they don't show too much of it. They could just show like an actual trailer for it. Like, hey, by the way, this is like a commercial.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ad spot, sure.
Yeah, like a little ad spot, like, or hey, this stream is sponsored by Call of Duty or whatever.
Like,
something dumb.
Here's the thing: is that unless they were going to show another section of the campaign, which I don't want to see, because like, if we're going to be having multiple fronts, I don't want to see, even though it'd be cool, and I know people would want to see it, I don't want to see what's going to happen on all 4 fronts. I saw Stalingrad. That was enough to convince me to get the game. Now I just want to experience it blind.
I agree with that. Also, they might do that, which I wouldn't like either. Couldn't they just put like, hey, this is, get excited. Here's some tweaks to the multiplayer.
Because some people would probably be interested to see what all the different campaigns look like. I would choose to not watch it. It's not that I don't want them to release something like that. I would just choose to not watch it.
Sure, I'd watch it because I just watch all things video game content. So, but yeah, all right. Any other games anybody wants to bring up? Just real quick, just throw a game out there and let's talk about it. Do you think it's going to be there?
Pragmata?
Yeah, you had the title.
Oh, Pragmata! Oh, I forgot about that one.
Yep.
Do you think it's going to be there?
Isn't it still slated for 2022?
Yeah.
2023 at this point.
Oh, is it 2023?
Sure? 2023, yep, 23 at this point, yeah.
Maybe not then.
All right. Hello, are you joining? Are you coming in the world or no?
Yeah.
All right. I invited you, I think. I might have invited you like 6 times. I don't know. Minecraft's being weird.
It's an interesting guess that you make for Pragmata, but
2022 online. Are you sure it's 2023?
Yeah, that definitely has been moved to 2023.
That would be incredible if they did that.
If it was,
because I'm also looking forward to that game.
That's definitely going to be 2023. That's there's no way that's going to stay 2022.
All right.
I thought I read somewhere saying that they were going to push
Polygon
that to 2023.
Polygon said it in January of this year, but there isn't anything else.
I do slightly remember. I remember some months ago you saying it was pushed to 2023.
Yeah,
but I don't remember seeing.
Also reported that.
They said 2023.
Yeah, Eurogamer and Polygon, but nobody else has said that. Well, I mean, the other websites here are just actual company websites like PlayStation and things like that.
also said it. All right.
Yeah. That's why I remember reading that. I was like,
and
all right.
Okay, yeah, 2023. Okay.
All right.
Then I don't think it's going to be there.
Desunoto, what we're doing is we're naming games and going. First one we talked about Vanguard and Battlefield. Do you think Vanguard's going to be there? Yes or no?
I don't know. They already showed so much of it at the Gamescom. I don't see why they would have to put in their thing.
All right.
Maybe a small snippet, like 30 seconds, if anything.
Yeah, like an ad or something like that.
Yeah.
Also, quick math with the 40-minute segment. If each trailer was given at least, or each game was given 3 minutes of a segment, 13 games would fit into that.
Thank you.
3 minutes is very long too.
Yeah. 3 minutes. Even give it 2 minutes. That's 20 games at that point.
You can do an indie. You can do an indie trailer showing games off for 10 seconds a pop and fill this baby. But they're not going to do that, hopefully. All right,
I don't think so.
Yeah, all right. Pragmata, Kevin, you said you have another one. I have no real thoughts on Pragmata, if I'm honest.
I don't think Pragmata is going to be there with the 2023, but I do have another thought. This would be crazy time to for Capcom to come out and be like, "Hey guys, Dragon's Dogma 2."
Oh, that's actually a good one. That's something that's. I think they've been in the talk with about bringing that up now. Didn't I read something saying that they're gonna keep that for next gen?
Well, yes, they wanted to keep it for next gen, and the guy who, well, I don't know, I forget his position.
One of the directors
on
or
both
like
Devil
that.
May Cry and Dragon's
Yep.
Dogma.
I remember that.
Capcom was basically like, yeah, go ahead. And he was like, well, I'll make Devil May Cry first because that's easier, and I'll come back to Dragon's Dogma.
Dragon's Dogma as a PlayStation at their showcase, would be a good thing for them. I mean, I think PlayStation and Capcom have had a very, very good close relationship. When it comes to some of their games that especially with Pragmata coming out, and then I know Devil May Cry had got shown off at the Xbox E3 event years ago.
Oh, you were so sad.
Yeah, I was so sad. Most of the Street Fighter stuff has always been at PlayStation things. Most of the Resident Evil stuff has been PlayStation things. I think they have a better relationship than Xbox has with them. It depends, I guess, how much money Xbox throws at them. Maybe they'll be like, yeah, let's go do this. But that's a good guess on that one. I like that.
All right. Again, I have no real thoughts on that one.
Are we firing these off rapid fire?
Fire them off. Yeah, fire them off. If you got one, anybody, just throw it out there. I got one. Elden Ring. That going to be there?
Wasn't that at Xbox's showcase?
No, that was at the games showcase. The that ended
the summer games event.
Yeah, that ended Jeff Keighley's thing.
Okay. I don't think that's gonna be there.
You don't? Okay.
No. Because if they wanted to bank on something like that, they would bank on Bloodborne 2 or a Bloodborne PlayStation 5 version.
There's that rumor of that Bloodborne type of game.
Yes.
So that could be something. Desunoto, any thoughts on this?
Hold on. I think they will show, if they do, it'll be at least a minute or two.
What?
Maybe showing some more of the world off for Elden Ring.
Oh, okay.
I would love, personally, I would love an environments trailer.
Yeah, it would be cool. Would be nice to see that. I mean,
yeah, because they didn't show too much. They mostly showed gameplay and some of the bosses and stuff, but not like in depth for the environment. I feel like.
Is that people criticize that game for being not as good looking as they thought it would be? Would showing off an environment trailer maybe like help win people back or something? You think?
Maybe.
All right. Yeah, that'd be cool.
It's probably
trailer.
just because they were like stuck between the two consoles when they started development on this game, and that's got to be why it doesn't look as like next gen as you might think it would.
That first trailer just did not look good when it was at the summer game show. But afterwards, it looked better because it was being streamed and stuff. It didn't look good there at all, but afterwards it looked much better, but it still wasn't up to what everyone wanted it to be, I guess.
Yeah.
So.
Like, maybe, like, the Demon Souls remake. I thought it was going to be on par with that, but it was not as good as that looks.
I'm not anything close to a programmer, but I believe, like, if they started building Elden Ring on a different engine before they made the Demon Souls PS5 engine, they should, in theory, be able to just sort of like migrate the game to that engine. They might have to do a little more artwork.
They're different studios, so the Demon Souls, the remake was done by Blue Point.
Right. Yeah. No,
and
From is the one making.
No, From Software's Elden Ring. Demon Souls was originally a From Software game, and Blue Point remade it.
I know that much, but isn't Blue Point just one of those companies that works with people to remaster?
No, they
did it themselves.
Yeah, they
as far as
they used to just help people, but now they've gone into like they kind of take on their own projects, or Sony hires them to take on their own projects. And one of these days, we all hoped, I mean, a few months ago, with the announcement of Returnal's developers being bought, and that mistake tweeted by the Japanese PlayStation, we thought they were going to be acquired. You think they're going to be acquired in this one?
It sounds, I mean, I don't think they'd make that kind of, they're not going to use this to make that kind of announcement. That would just be a tweet that comes out. They stopped doing, unless it's something huge.
Hold on, there is one instance
where
they would wait till now, and that is Returnal DLC.
I saw people talking about that, and people were saying that if it does happen to have Returnal DLC that's slated for like the end of this year or maybe early next year, that would be pleasing a ton of people, just a ton.
Oh yeah. But I agree with you. Like if they're just gonna buy it and there's nothing really like new coming out of Housemarque, just tweet it. But like if a DLC is coming, wait.
What about
and release info on that?
So speaking of DLCs, we've already launched PS5 games. What about DLC for Demon Souls? That Blue Point original content that they made.
I don't think Demon Souls will have DLC added to it because again, if they're gonna bank on something like that, they're going to put their cards they'll probably put their cards into a Bloodborne remaster or a remake or whatever you want to call it.
Silent Hill. What, Metal Gear Solid?
I'll get to that.
This is being made by a PlayStation studio. By the way, we bought Bluepoint. This is Metal Gear Solid remake. That's a good way to announce it, right?
I'll get to that in a second. Or they put their bets on that Bloodborne type of game. So the one that has been in the rumors lately. I have another thought as well that is connected straight to this. Do you think that they're going to announce any of these games simultaneously for PC? Like, let's say they announce a Bloodborne PlayStation 5 version, right? Do they announce also that it's coming to PC along with other titles that are going to come to PC?
If they do announce a Bloodborne PS5 version, I would expect a PC version as well. Because that game's already, at this point, it's 6 years old. Like, you might as well just get it out there. But at the same time, I hate saying that. Kevin, I was just talking about that. But Sony was also talking about, like they like to put games out on the console first and then put it on PC. So a PS5 version would kind of, I don't know, sell it. If they did a Bloodborne PS5 version, what would that price be? And what would that patch cost?
I don't think the patch would cost anything. I think that would be a free one, and the game would be like $40 that has the DLC already included in it.
Okay. All right. You don't think they'd sell it for 70 or anything?
No, I think it's just something that the fans have been asking for. It's not going to add any additional content, I think. It'll just be the up-res and the better frames and tweaks and fixes and things like that will help it for the PlayStation 5. And it'll include the DLC. I mean, if they add anything into it, maybe it'll be like a $10 upgrade for people who want that extra DLC, but I don't think that's going to be behind a paywall for the features. I don't think so. Not particularly for that scenario.
Any other thoughts on these? And then we can jump on to the next game. That seems like Genesis has one.
Yeah, I got one.
Genesis, go ahead.
GTA 5.
Yeah, that'll probably be there. Hopefully it's a short.
I think the enhanced edition is going to be there with the announcement of the online being free when it comes out, and it'll be a standalone title for PlayStation 5, so you can download it as part of your November PS Plus or something, whatever it's going to be, however they're going to put it out.
Yeah. I hope it's short, whatever it is. Does it open with that again? Because the last showcase opened with Grand Theft Auto.
It may. I was thinking it may. They may follow suit with the same thing and use that one first, because it's something that they know will sell, but it's not like a super exciting thing that they're going to be like, oh my god, look at this. They just know if they mention it, people will be like, I'll get it, I'll do it.
What about, since we're on Rockstar, what about a Red Dead 2 patch?
With the original marketing for that game, was that more leaning towards Xbox or PlayStation? Or neither?
I don't think it was on. I think it was PlayStation, because there was like pre-order bonuses.
Okay. I don't know. I don't know if they're investing into that as much as they are wanting to invest in the GTA, because they know GTA is a bigger money haul than Red Dead, in my opinion. I don't know. Anybody else has got a different opinion, go ahead, but
I agree with that 100%. Anybody else on GTA or Red Dead? Great. Any other games?
I'm gonna get to the point that I was trying to explain before. This is gonna be the spot where they bring up Abandoned.
No.
Yeah, they'll do it.
Before this started, I almost was like, no talk about Abandoned. I swear to God, if it's there, I'm losing it.
It's gonna be there, and they're gonna finally announce that either it's a game, like that's the game Abandoned, it's made by this dude Hassan, whatever, Blue Box Studio, or they're gonna announce it and it's finally gonna be what people expected it to be, which is either Metal Gear, Silent Hill, whatever else, or conspiracy that people thought it was gonna be. If they don't address this in this thing, that game, I don't know what exactly that is supposed to be.
I
don't know what.
My biggest fear is they go, hey, now we have a developer and his name is Hassan, and it just feels more of it. I just see something like that, because this is my worst nightmare. I want Abandoned to go away. Desunoto, I know you want to talk about this.
He doesn't want. He's like,
he has thoughts. He just didn't expect the rapid fire. We're trying to get through these quick. We're doing this short.
I mean, they could show it. They could. They definitely could, given how much this supposed game has gotten from Sony, like in terms of how much backing, without them actually explicitly saying anything about the game. So there's a possibility.
Sure.
That they'll show it.
You weren't here in the beginning, but we're not being graded for saying anything, so these predictions don't matter. So. So you say you should. Anymore. You could say I 100% believe. We're not going to hold you to it. It's okay. Don't worry. I think abandon is poison at this point, because it's just whatever it's going to be. It's not going to be loved. Kevin and I have agreed on that for a while. Kevin, if you have thoughts on it, speak now. If not, I say we move on from this crap.
Abandoned is literally like the worst freaking marketing scheme ever.
Mm-hmm.
I don't understand what the point of it anymore is, and like they haven't come out and said anything in like weeks and weeks. Like
it's been quite a while.
It's gotten to the point where it's just ridiculous. Enough is enough. Come out, say what the hell this is. Get rid of the stupid app, which clearly has more stuff on it, because wasn't it like a 5 gig plus a download?
Yeah, it was.
Video?
Yeah.
So clearly there's more. They're just waiting to release it all. And at this point,
well, people were saying that the whole real-time little 7-second thing could be a large file because it's showing the thing in real time. So it could just be that, but I see where it could be something else. Yeah.
It would have to be stupidly highly rendered for seconds.
Or
gigabytes.
Or now, like hear me out.
The app already has everything that it's ever going to have in it.
Third possibility, Kevin. Third possibility, a very incompetent developer who doesn't know how to optimize anything.
I just don't think you can get a video file that big.
Honestly,
for 7 seconds, I don't know.
People who don't know what they're doing, I definitely think can just build a file to the largest size in the world. I believe it 100%.
I'm going to make a 2-second clip that's 31 gigs in size.
All right, Desunoto, you got a game?
I wanted to touch on Pragmata again.
Oh yeah, we can go back.
I think they need to show something for that game, because the one time they showed it was last September. So
it was that far back. Oh my god.
Yeah, it was. Yeah.
I think they really do need to show something to like kind of revive that game a little bit, because I feel like people probably forgot about it by now. A little bit, not totally.
I mean, the only thing that they showed was a Dead Space type of looking dude with a little girl coming on his shoulder.
Exactly. So I think they should show something about that game. Maybe a longer cinematic, if anything.
All right.
I can see them doing that because, again, Adam did mention in the beginning that this is probably the future of PlayStation. So if they're looking at to 2022 and beyond, meaning 2023, I don't think
it would definitely be 2023, I think, for that.
Yeah, if they're going that far, they'll
not 22.
Maybe show something as far as that's concerned.
There's like just too much in 2022.
All right.
February and January alone are just stacked up.
All right. What about Gran Turismo? I know none of us really are racing fans. Do you think that's going to be there?
Say it, but it has to be. 110% has to be.
Okay.
That I would.
They also haven't shown that since September showcase.
Especially with Forza coming out this holiday, they definitely want to get some traction for Gran Turismo because that's going to be 2022.
Does it get a date or no?
Yes, I would say probably they I don't think they give a full date. They probably give a quarter and a year. So probably Q2 2022.
Sure. Okay, I can agree with that.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Kevin, thoughts?
I don't think it's going to be there.
You think they're going to skip GT7?
Yep.
Why?
They don't really need to show anything for Gran Turismo. People who are going to get Gran Turismo are going to get Gran Turismo. and that's really it. I don't really just think that their time, if they're going to have 40 minutes, even if it's just like a quick thing, I don't think it's worth it for them.
I mean, it's one of their in-house studios, Polyphony, I think. They're still in there, right? That's their first party.
You say polyphony? You mean polyphony?
Polyphony.
Oh, polyphony. Is that how you pronounce it?
Yeah.
It looks like the word like polygon.
No, I get it. I mean, polyphony is what I would have assumed. Okay, anyways, but yeah, polyphony. Polyphony Digital.
Polyphony.
Yeah, it's still them. They take 9 years to make a game. They put it out, and they're like, why are we so far behind in racing games? And why is Forza putting out like 8 games a minute? But whatever. Hopefully they're good.
True.
All right.
I had another one.
I think for that Q3 2022.
Q3, I agree with Q3.
It's not bad either. Yeah, Q2 or Q3, I think would be where they're gonna.
I could see Q3 and then delaying it to Q4. Gran Turismo, their release dates always are bad. they push them. I mean, they could say Q2 and push it to Q3 if I'm honest, but
when do those normally come out? Gran
Turismo? Typically in the fall.
In the fall. Okay, so maybe they might say Q3. Yeah, who knows? Project Athia, and I think it's now called Forspoken.
It is.
That's gonna be there. That's a PlayStation exclusive title from Square Enix. So that I would say that has to be there.
Now there was a rumor some time ago that game is more ready than people think. And I think that was by an Imran Khan, if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong.
I think no, I don't think you're wrong. I think in this specific scenario, I think you're right.
I think this and Final Fantasy 16, he said, were like much closer than people think.
Oh, 16. See, here's the thing. Here's the other part that I wanted to mention too. Sony is absent from TGS 2021. They've never really been absent from TGS in the past couple of years, except for the COVID year. They've always been there because of the big Japanese presence they like to have. But this is the first year they're out and Xbox is in.
Yeah, but Xbox already said what they're talking about, and it's not like they're not announcing anything new. They're just talking about like things that are known and like smaller things and concentrating on the Japanese market.
Right, but Square Enix is also obviously in TGS. That's their home, so things like that.
Yeah.
So I would think they'd save, if they want to, they would save Final Fantasy 16 for that. And since Sony's not there, that's their like little here's our one-up for...
This is where we show up.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think they would stay Forspoken for this, and then move Final Fantasy 16 for that one. Because I remember reading a rumor saying that Final Fantasy 16 was not ready for Gamescom or E3 for them to show anything, that they were waiting. And I think people were saying that they were waiting to TGS or later, maybe Jump Festa, which is December.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, I agree.
Any thoughts on Forspoken though? Because that's supposed to be next year. I don't think they got a quarter or anything. Just 2022.
No, they don't have a quarter yet, but I would expect Forspoken to be there, especially since it's supposed to launch on Windows and PS5 simultaneously.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so it's a console exclusive for PlayStation.
So if they're gonna if they at all, let me put it this way, if PlayStation at all is going to, I assume they're not gonna like literally talk about it, but like if they're gonna push it or talk about like PS5 and PC games, like where a game comes out on both at the same time, this has to be there. Like it could be in a block of games where it's like, hey, this is gonna be on PS5 and PC day one. Boom, 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 boom.
Woo! Yeah, I could totally see them doing that.
This is a third-party exclusive that is coming out at the same time on PC. Okay, never mind.
Yeah, same with Final Fantasy 16. It's PC and PS5.
Did they confirm that was PC as well?
Yeah, in the very first trailer.
I thought that just said PlayStation 5.
Nope. It said PlayStation 5 console exclusive, also coming to PC with an asterisk at the bottom.
Okay. Anyway, yeah, keep going.
Oh, that was it. I think it's going to be there.
All right.
I would think so as well.
I agree with you, Genesis. I think Final Fantasy 16, TGS, it's a good idea for Spoken. Wouldn't be shocked if we saw that, so... Good.
This year, at July 26th, it was confirmed it will be PlayStation 5 for the first 6 months, and then PC after that.
For Final Fantasy 16? Or Forspoken?
Final Fantasy 16, July 26th, 2021. Yeah, Final Fantasy 16, yes. Yeah, it's a console-timed exclusive. Won't be on PC for at least 6 months.
Alright, there you go.
From PC Gamer, actually, from the website PC Gamer. So.
Is it another game?
I'm trying to think now. There was another one I had in my head and I don't remember.
Yeah, I got
Destiny.
one.
Yeah, go ahead.
All right, go ahead. No, come on.
No. You go, because I was just gonna say Destiny's already been shown off, so I wasn't gonna mention that.
Oh no, there's not being any Destiny. Callisto Protocol.
Refresh my memory of which one that was.
There's not a lot
again.
to go on. You're in like a prison.
The Dead Space thing. From the people who made the original mind of Dead Space, right?
Maybe.
Yeah, Glenn Schofield. Yeah, the original mind of Dead Space.
Didn't look to be a.
There was something about this a couple days ago.
I'm excited for it.
This is obviously multi-plat, so if they do show this, I would be excited. 110% would be excited for this. The first trailer, yes, reminded me very, very much of Dead Space with this one.
I didn't get that. I got just general horror, but
oh, this so reminded me.
Yeah,
I thought
people thought this was Dead Space. Yeah, a lot of people thought this was Dead Space, and it's the same guy.
Let me ask you guys. Well, actually, no. Let's finish this one first, and I can go to my next one. Never mind. It's a 2022 game too. I don't know how that's going to be a 2022. We didn't even get anything. That was all just a CGI trailer, right?
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
I thought there was something about this in the news recently, but it might have been just somebody tweeting about how they're excited for it.
No, you know what, Adam? I think you're right with something in the news for it recently. I did remember reading something. I also cannot remember. Maybe a Mandela effect. I don't know, but I swear to God, I thought I remembered something about this game, just not even maybe 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
Something real recent. We were talking about Callisto Protocol. Yeah, I'll agree with Kevin. I think that'll be there. If they wanna jump on the horror train, if Silent Hill and things like that are not there, obviously they'll probably do that.
Yeah, I don't know if this one will be there. It's probably more ignorance than anything. It'd be cool if it was, but yeah, I don't really have a reason. It's just one of those feelings I get.
Okay. I was going to mention.
Wait.
Oh, go ahead.
Were we still on Callisto Protocol?
Yes, go ahead.
I think that will be shown.
You think so? Okay.
Okay.
Think so? Okay.
All right. Cool.
Yeah.
Do we think Gotham Knights or Suicide Squad is going to be there?
I say no because they're going to be showing off at Fandom a month and 7 days later.
Yeah, okay. Probably not. It's not like one of the Sony games like Spider-Man or something.
Yeah.
Now, since you brought up Spider-Man, let's talk about Spider-Man 2.
Yes.
Do we think we see Spider-Man 2?
Yes. Insomniac hasn't spoken for a minute.
How long has it been since they talked about something?
When Ratchet and Clank released, that's it. That was July. It's been almost 2 months.
Spider-Man 2.
Good time to jump on the Spider-Man trailer hype as well. So Spider-Man's trending. Get that out there. Get a teaser out there. I don't need much. I need a teaser. I need a 30-second teaser of Peter being like, "Hey Miles, are you ready?" And Miles be like, "Oh yeah," and they just break through a wall or something. I don't know. I don't care. Give me something. Tease me.
They also had that that ad at the end of the movie commercial.
Yeah, they've been doing that for the last couple movies. I found that out like a day after because I was like, why the hell is there an ad here? Smart, but also what the hell? But yeah, they've been doing it for the last couple trailers that they have.
What if the teaser was Miles talking to Peter, and as he's talking to him, you see like the symbiote right behind him, kind of crawling on him, turning the suit black, and it comes right over his face, and then 2020, and like not 2022, but Spider-Man 2's title comes up right after that. It just blacks. Now, it goes for black screen and Spider-Man 2.
We're not being graded on this, thankfully, so I'm going to say this wild prediction that'll never come true. What if it's Miles and Peter, and they're like, can I help you? And it's a character that looks exactly like Tom Holland. And he's like, what the hell am I doing here?
Oh, so they go into whole
the dimensions. Hey, the dimensions are open, bro.
Right, wasn't there a rumor that was talking about that they wanted to do that with the gaming universe?
Yeah. People were like, oh, they're trying to prepare for that because of the whole Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart. But I think they hold off on that. I don't think they do that in the second game. I think they'll hold off, if anything.
Okay.
I think they'll try to stay away from doing that for a hot minute, just because classic large companies will be like, the audience will get confused. We got an animated movie about Into the Spider-Verse, now we got a live-action movie about Into the Spider-Verse. Like, let's slow down.
Right.
But yeah, Spider-Man 2. Maybe that orange Slurpee game that Insomniac made for Xbox. Maybe that's here.
Oh, Sunset Overdrive?
Yeah, Sunset Overdrive, thank you.
Orange Slurpee.
Well, there's those drinks, and you drink them. Kevin got it. He knew what I was talking about.
Maybe we get a definitive edition of Sunset Overdrive here. Nah, that actually is pretty plausible,
yeah.
I think.
That could be one where it's like, by the way, this is coming out like December 8th, same day as Halo. Fight us. It's the head-to-head you've always wanted to see. But yeah, okay. Spider-Man 2, I'm hopeful. Just tease me.
I think it's gonna be there. I think that's gonna be there.
Alright.
Any other thoughts on Spider-Man?
No.
Okay. Last of Us Part 2, PlayStation 5 edition, along with Factions announcement.
Yeah, I think something from Naughty Dog will be shown. I have no idea what it would be.
Okay. I think they're going to show Factions. I think it's going to be a free PlayStation 5 upgrade if you own the game. And Factions would be free to download if you had the PlayStation 4 game. If you don't, you can buy Factions separately for $25, or you can get The Last of Us Part 2 PlayStation 5 edition for $60 that has Factions in it.
Based on their last job posting, it looks like they're hiring for a full multiplayer game. So I think it might be a full price thing or a free to play.
Okay.
So I'm a little nervous about that. Maybe we see the Uncharted collection announced for PC. Maybe not, because this is a PlayStation conference. They typically don't say like, hey. They typically don't announce their PC ports. So, typing? You hitting space? What's going on there?
No. My charging cable went into my glass of water, so I'm like whipping the water out of the cable.
I gotta be honest, there are things you shouldn't admit to other people, and that's one of them. Alright? If I could edit, I would edit that out, but I can't, and I'm not going to.
Hopefully this doesn't blow up my phone.
Yeah, alright. Yeah, good luck. Good luck on that. I'm jumping in some rice. Let's not get into it. We want to keep this short. We'll ask him afterwards. We'll let people know next week. We'll be like, wow, that PlayStation Showcase was crazy. I can't believe Infamous 3 and Kingdom Hearts 4. By the way, Desunoto, how did that happen?
All right, so hold on. We'll tackle that in a second. But Factions, you think it's going to
charging?
They're hiring for a full-fledged multiplayer game. Do you think they'll charge? If it is not a free to play, do you think they'll charge over $20 for that?
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
I mean, honestly, it's Naughty Dog. I know it's going to be more quality than it should be, and I'll be like, what is this? Be like, why is this so good? And I'll probably love it and hate it at the same time because it's a multiplayer-only game.
Didn't they say when that very last announcement before the game came out, didn't they say it was going to be free?
They literally just said that it's developed into its own thing. We'll talk more about it at a later date. Thank you for your support and patience. Also, play Last of Us 2.
Yeah, they did say that. They did.
I don't know if they said anything about price. I don't think they did, but I could be wrong. Stranger things have happened.
All right. Well, any other thoughts on this?
I don't think it's going to be there.
You
Okay.
don't think it's going to be there? Okay.
Yeah, I agree with Kevin though. I don't think it's going to be there either.
You think that they're not going to put this out?
Yeah.
Any elaboration on why you think it would be there?
No, I just don't think it's going to be there.
Just a gut? Okay, we'll count it.
Fair
I think
enough.
just something Naughty Dog. I don't know what it's going to be. I don't know if it's going to be factions, if anything. I don't know. An Uncharted, maybe new Uncharted, oh my god. Or the Last of Us 1 remake. Could be that. Because remember that was that rumor that was going around.
Yeah, there was that rumor. Oh my god, if we see that, people would be pissed and happy, I think.
It depends what it looks like. They make Ellie like just a fat black girl. I would love it. Just to piss people off. Just do it. Just do whatever. Oh, do you think we're going to get anything of the TV show? A little snippet of that? Or the Uncharted movie?
Oh. I don't think so. I don't think so. They typically separate those things. They don't put those things together.
Typically? I agree, yeah.
Yeah, I don't ever recall them, maybe one occurrence, of which, I don't know, I'm just giving them one occurrence.
They had... the only reason I say it's possible is they're doing the synergy thing, trying to get everything like to work together. I also remember Powers. They showed that off at one of the E3s. They were like, "Hey, Powers Season 2, watch it. The Wolfman's dead, but there's some stuff going on." What a good show, Genesis. Remember we watched that? Crazy. Wow. Okay, I guess not.
No, I remember that.
It took a minute. That was like a Desunoto time, like, thinking. Alright. What else? Any other games?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, Kevin?
Keep going. Keep it going.
Turn them off.
West.
Evil West. No, I don't think that's going to be shown.
Wait, there was not a 2021 title?
Yeah, don't worry about that. It's still on our Metacritic predictions.
Interesting.
I'm gonna Google it just to see if any news has been missed. Because you never know. Evil West.
No, nothing. Last time I heard about this was December 2020.
Yeah. Yeah, that's yeah. Not much going on there. Yeah, Kevin, it'd be nice to see it. Yeah, this probably is being pushed to 2022 since they just haven't talked about it.
I would say probably 2023.
What? No.
Why?
I mean, it was given a general 2021 release date, so I don't think this be pushed to 2023. I mean, the way how everything's going, certainly possible, but I disagree with what you've said completely.
Thank you for disagreeing.
Yeah, of course.
I'm gonna throw one out there right now, and I already know what. Yeah. I think we're gonna have Sly Cooper.
Oh, that rumor was there.
Yep. I think Sly Cooper.
Bold prediction. I like it.
I think it's going to be a new game. I don't think it could be a combination of, hey, we're remaking all the old ones, and then at the end of it, like, hey, we give you the snippet of whatever the new one is, the PlayStation 5 one that you're working on. It's supposedly going to be here for 2022 or 2023.
So it's not Sly Cooper 5, it's just Sly Cooper?
See, it could go the route in the remake, but then they wouldn't announce the remasters, I think, if they're going to do the remake route. But if they announce 5, they'll do the remasters.
All right.
I think that's how I'm going to word it.
Sure. Now this was also rumored with the Twisted Metal. Are you thinking that's going to be there?
Because
those were rumored together.
No, I think Sly Cooper will be there, but Twisted Metal may not be.
Alright.
I think they reconsider Twisted Metal. I don't know. It depends on whatever financial decision they want to make with that game, because clearly the first time it came out, it didn't sell well. The era of Twisted Metal is just gone.
I mostly agree with that. Alright.
I have a continuation of that, though.
Oh, okay. Go ahead.
If we don't get
Desunoto, mute yourself. You're just smacking a plate with a fork, it sounds like. Unneeded. Go ahead, Genesis.
If they don't announce Sly Cooper, I think we get an Infamous collection.
Yeah, bro.
I'm being serious.
I know, but I don't agree, but if it does, guys,
because
prepare for an animal next Thursday. That's what I'm saying.
The only thing that Sucker Punch has put out in the last couple of months is the Ghost of Tsushima DLC.
Well, in a year. In a year.
Okay, in a year. Sure, in a year.
You think they're working on it?
Oh, absolutely.
No.
Because I think they're gonna be working on the either remake or remaster of the collection, so 1, 2, and Second Son, in one thing, and at the end of it, they have the teaser for 3.
No, I don't. If anything, they're not working on it. I think somebody else would be.
You think maybe Blue Point would be?
Yeah, it's possible, but yeah, I no. There's no way. That's no. Just no. It's not them. If anything, they're working on Ghost of Tsushima 2 is what they're doing mainly.
I don't think so.
No, I mean they've already put out job thing. You think they're working on more than one game?
Yes.
Yeah, it was the remaster, the multiplayer, and Ghost of Tsushima 2. That's what they're working on. I don't think they're working on. I would love to be wrong. You know how much I love being right? I would love more to be wrong right now than be right ever again in my entire life. Well, that may not be true, but I would love to be wrong on this. I would love it so much, because I want an Infamous collection. I want to play as Cole. I want to kill people in 4K. I mean, be a hero and save people in 4K. I'll also electrocute people to death in 4K. Kevin, please. Kevin, I pray to you.
What?
Great.
There's your God. There's your God, Adam. There he is.
I prayed, and he responded like the real God. He just said what?
This is true.
Sure. Any other games? Fire them off. Real quick, Horizon. Is it going to be there? We're going to see a trailer? We're going to see new gameplay? No?
Maybe later.
Maybe later?
Yeah, like 2 months.
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah, sure. Yeah, I could see one at the Game Awards. That'd be a good time. Sony has a good presence there. Yeah, not what launch. Hey, here's the launch trailer. It's coming out in 3 months.
No, the Game Awards are in December, right? Or they're November?
No, just December.
So 2 months. Oh, well, it's the beginning of December. Okay.
Yeah.
I just know that I understand that because like sometimes they release those launch trailers a bit early for these things, but yeah, 2 months is too much. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. No Horizon. Says Kevin. Desunoto seems to be in the same camp. All right. Well, what about Ragnarok?
No.
Ooh.
No, it's not gonna be there.
God of War Ragnarok, Kevin? What do you think?
I think they gotta show something.
No.
Because it's another game they haven't showed. Actually, they didn't show anything.
They haven't shown anything at all.
Logo since last September.
It's gonna be delayed till 2023. It's not. They're not showing anything.
Okay. I disagree with that 100%. I wanna get that clear. But also
when they do delay it, then this will be the time where I will just say that I'm a god.
Sir, you do not have my powers, please. All right, please. Anyways, maybe we'll make a bet about this. Maybe we'll make a bet about this one of these days about God of War being delayed to 2023. But I think I would love to see a teaser for it. The thing is, I don't think you put out like a CGI teaser, so I think it would have to be like an in-engine teaser, and I don't know if the engine is ready to show it off. I would love it. I hope it's there. I can't say with confidence, yeah, that's got to be there. I think a lot of people after the show are going to be like, why wasn't God of War there? I think that's going to be the biggest complaint about the show, if anything. But I would love for it to be there.
So why would they show the logo last September and not show anything this September?
That's a good point. It has been.
Like,
It's
can
been
we
a
think
year.
about that for a minute?
It's been 3 years, over 3 years since the game came out. Almost 3.5, if not 3.5, since the game came out. A year since it was originally announced. So they might have something.
And
it would be nice.
They said they wanted to stop doing like 4-year, 3-year teaser things.
Yeah.
I remember them saying that they wanted to like keep it more like 1 to 2 years.
Absolutely.
And then the game comes out. So
I
mean this would be, it would make a lot of sense, I think.
Yeah. It'd be cool if they showed it off this September and it actually came out in September of next year. Takes the Spider-Man spot.
2 years.
I would love that. But then it would go against Horizon. Oh no. It's the game of the year. That's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Kevin, you said no for God of War?
Yeah. No.
All right. No God of War. All right. Any other games? Anybody got anything?
Yes.
Ooh. Street Fighter 6?
That's a good one. That's a good one, if that's going to be there.
I remember talking about this.
But it could be there.
Kevin, they partially own the fighting tournament, so they might want to have a bigger fighting tournament presence, like with games. So you might be right on this.
You're coming out. You're finally seeing like light at the end of the tunnel. Really with COVID, yeah, okay, the Delta variant's going around, but I really don't see like that having too huge of an impact. And everybody who's in, well, as far as I'm aware, like everybody in the esports scene is getting vaccinated and crap. As long as they're like traveling. Because they're basically athletes.
Sure.
And Street Fighter V has been out for
38 years.
6
Yeah,
years?
just about.
I think it's.
I'll look that up. Keep going.
Okay. So it's about time for another Street Fighter game. I mean, Mortal Kombat should be coming out this year as well. Or no, not this year, next year. So I would like to think that they would want to have a Street Fighter game out at about the same time. I know they don't like release every single time Mortal Kombat releases a game, but
it's been 5 years. February of 2016. Since Street Fighter V.
Quite a while.
Yeah. Sticking with Capcom because I have a lot from Capcom. It might be a little soon, but possibly dropping a quick trailer for Resident Evil 8 DLC.
That, I was thinking of that one actually. Ooh. And that wouldn't be that's not a bad suggestion or a bad prediction at all. I think that's quite plausible.
I agree. That's a good one I didn't even think of. Good job, Kevin.
You want to know what's even more plausible? Resident Evil 4 Remake.
That's also fair.
Because there was a big rumor of that being shown off at the last event that they had, because they kept talking and tweeting certain things, and people were like, yeah, they're going to show it, and it gets shown. I can see that definitely being saved, and maybe they can secure it comes to PlayStation first for like 6 months or something, and then goes everywhere else.
Right.
All right.
I can see that. I can see that as a thing.
Sure.
Another one I'll rapid fire off, Persona 6.
Ooh.
Persona 6 could be there because Persona 5 Royale came in 2019. Persona 5 came out 2017. So...
Been a little while.
Yeah, about 2 years of a gap in between, right? It would be perfect time for Persona 6 for the PlayStation 5 first Persona.
Coming out on Vita.
A PlayStation exclusive title for at least the first couple of years, and then it ended up going to like something else.
All right.
So
maybe
I could think of that.
If they're gonna do, I'm going off of one thing that I watched, where they had like a snippet. They had like a whole section for indie games. Doesn't really fall into indie game, but I would think Night Dive Studios might be more of like a indie quote because they just remaster stuff. But they are working on a huge overhaul of System Shock, and it's supposed to be coming to PS5.
System Shock.
It's an old game. It's from 1994.
There was a BioShock rumor not long ago.
System Shock.
Of the new BioShock game. No, wasn't there something with System Shock that came out recently? System Shock 2, maybe? Is that what I'm thinking about?
They did release System Shock 2, but I thought it was a bit ago.
Some years ago, yeah.
Okay. No, I don't know why. Maybe
every time the BioShock rumor comes up, it's like it's gonna be more like System Shock. That's why.
Well, because Night Dive has, I think, has already remastered System Shock and System Shock 2 to run on modern stuff. Like, I'm pretty sure it's on the Steam store. I think I own both of them. But they're supposed to be overhauling the game completely as well. And it'll go on to PS5 in addition to, like, everything. But PS5, like, they have specifically come out and said that, like, it will be going on PS5.
Oh, alright. Well, there you go.
It's a long shot. I don't think it'll be there, but we'll throw it out there.
Real quick, we have to mention it. Desunoto and mine and Kevin's favorite game. Actually, I think Genesis slowly becoming our game of the year. Comes out September 10th. Anybody know what I'm talking about?
Deathloop?
Deathloop. They have to show Deathloop.
Please no.
I think they'll be like, by the way, this comes out tomorrow. And then they'll maybe show off Ghostwire Tokyo?
God, I wish they would show off Ghostwire Tokyo instead.
That looks bad. That one looks bad to me. I still think that one looks bad.
No, I don't think it looks bad. I think it'll be fine.
Yeah, that's why I shared my opinion. So, yeah.
No, I don't think that opinion is correct. I think.
Yeah. All right. Well, I mean, I agree with you. I don't think that opinion's correct either. What are you gonna do now, huh? What do you do with that information? Put that in a bowl of soup and snort it. All right, fine. Let's move on. Anybody have anything else to say about Deathloop or Ghostwire Tokyo?
Deathloop will be a 30 seconds at most, and then they'll jump to an in-depth look at the maybe like the story and a little bit more of a coherent gameplay trailer, where it's not just like flashing, jumping, showing a bunch of different attacks. More of like actually going through.
I don't need any of that. I needed to come out and shut up. That's what I needed to do. So, what about Kina? Kina gonna be there?
Oh yeah. When was that coming?
25th.
September. Oh yeah, it is September. It's end of September. It might be. I'll look it up. Keep going.
Maybe like a minute. Little reminder trailer.
A little snippet, maybe.
Yeah, not too much, because it comes out the same month, so.
It's super weird. September 21st. Its Wikipedia says initial release date August 24th, and then it's like, click into the article to read more. It's like, why not just tell me what the actual release date is, huh? So, that was rude. Kina, I would like to see a little bit more, I think. But at this point, I think Kina is just one of those games where I know I'm going to play it. Really depends on the trophies at this point, if I'm honest. Deathloop is a Black Friday game. Same with what's that? Dishonored 2. That was a Black Friday game.
Never came out of the packaging.
No, remember I opened it. I opened it like a year ago. I remembered, and I put it in my console, and I downloaded it, and then I ran out of the room and I deleted it. Still have never started. No, I opened the menu once and then closed the game. It didn't even give me an empty trophy list. It didn't even register. That's how quickly I just was like, oh, never mind. I want to play this right now. I want to play something else. All right. Anything else? We've been going for about an hour, so 5 more games, I say. 5 more games.
Kevin, Extraction.
No.
Okay.
No, I agree.
Fair enough. Yeah. I know it's coming out in January, but yeah, I would probably agree with that one.
Tiny Tina's Wonderland.
No, I hope not.
So. I wouldn't think that Sony's going to invest time into that. They've never really invested time
into other random small games.
Yeah, I assume smaller things like Jet the Far Shore are going to be shown off real quick, even though they were just shown off. I wouldn't be shocked. But these are I assume that's going to be part of indies coming to PlayStation or something like that. Tiny Tina's, I just don't think they're going to show off at all. I hope not.
Didn't they show off that what was it? The Animal High School game.
That's been delayed.
Volcano.
Yeah, goodbye Volcano High. Goodbye Volcano High. Yeah. Come on. They're graduating.
They spent some good amount of time on that. I mean.
Well, that was an award-winning trailer that sold that game to everybody who saw it. Everybody who saw that trailer was going to buy it. That's why they showed that, of course. Because Kevin and I saw that, and we were both in tears. We hugged each other. we laughed, we cried, we shared pants, like Sisterhood of Traveling Pants. But goodbye Volcano High. Go ahead.
Go ahead.
The Plague Tale Requiem.
No,
because that was an Xbox's first to Game Pass. I don't think they're going to show anything with that.
Yep.
Oh, it's going to Xbox?
It's coming to both, but
Game Pass first.
Yeah.
Game Pass first. Yeah, usually when I have something like that, but yeah, it's not going to show up for Sony.
Well, no, it wouldn't.
An odd one. Maybe Among Us.
Yeah, could definitely show up. Could definitely show up.
It's the only platform that it's not on right now, so I would think so, maybe.
Wait, is it on Xbox now?
Yeah, Xbox and Nintendo.
When did it launch?
I was complaining about that the one day.
I don't. Did it come out yet? I don't think that had a date.
Or maybe it's on Switch and not Xbox, but it got announced for Xbox before it was announced for PlayStation.
I don't think is it on. I thought it wasn't on either of them, but I could be wrong.
That I know it's on Switch. I'm 90% sure it's on Switch.
Oh, I know it's on Switch. I'm 90%. Which is it? Do you know?
Okay, I'm 90% sure it's on Switch. A 90 is a good A minus. All right.
It's a good A minus. Oh, all right. Now he's giving himself letter grades. What's going on here?
I mean.
When is it supposed to come to PlayStation?
What?
Looks like it's only on PC, and it was ported to the Switch in December of 2020.
So it is on Switch.
Good job, Genesis. Be more confident in yourself. I had more trust in you than you did.
Thanks. It's supposed to be this year. They said 2021 for.
They did say 2021. So, and they showed off a Ratchet and Clank costume.
Yes, I would not be surprised if that's there.
So, that's a Halloween release, right? Hey, get a little sus.
You know what? I'm gonna go wild.
Ooh, he's going wild.
I'm gonna go wild.
Out now?
Assume they show Among Us there. Okay. We get a release date, and not only that, beta of Discord on PlayStation with purchase.
Oh, damn. Okay, this is the next part I wanted to go into. I see we just leapfrog off of this. What services? Are they going to show off services? Are they showing off PS Plus upgrades? The Discord integration? Are they showing off anything? Fire off. Kevin, I like where you're at.
The only reason I'm thinking this way is because someone might have been Genesis, said that Among Us is supposed to go up to 15 players or something like that.
15, yeah, it is 15.
If you're
yeah.
going to have 15 people in a PlayStation party, how it's set up right now, playing that game, it's going to be pandemonium.
Well, it wouldn't be in a party.
If you have Discord integration, it's going to be a hell of a lot better.
Wouldn't you not want that, though? Because you want the in-game, like, I'm far away, you can't hear me?
The proximity chat.
You're not supposed to
Yeah.
talk. There's no talking.
No, there's proximity chat in Among Us.
A lot of the streamers now do proximity chat, Kevin, so they like to use proximity voice now. I don't know, it's something that the streamers are doing. It's something that's popular.
Is that not something that in the game?
No, that's something that was modded in afterwards. That's not
part of the game. You're not supposed to talk until you have the meetings called.
Some of the streamers.
Interesting.
Discord allows you to do all that easily too. You just push a freaking button and you're muted.
I mean, you and I push buttons. We're muted all the time.
Also, what helps with Among Us is if you have the Discord who's speaking overlay thing in the corner, because like Discord has this built in where you can see who's speaking in like your Discord party in the corner.
I would like that.
So you can actually see who's talking.
What? Okay. None of you sound similar.
No, well, overlay is always helpful when there's 15 people talking at once.
Oh, yeah, okay, I get it now, I get it.
Yeah, definitely helpful when you have so many people talking.
I should explain that better. It's not, it'll show, like, whoever, the Discord icon. For the
yeah, it's explained now, so it's good.
Yeah.
PlayStation Plus, I think, is also going to be showing off the revamped version with the Crunchyroll and Funimation and all that good stuff in there.
All right. Price hike?
No. All
right.
No price hike. There'll be a price hike when they integrate PS Now in there.
Yeah.
When they redo the PS Now service.
Sure. Desunoto, you've been quiet. What are your thoughts on services you feel? Not just in general, just PlayStation services. Just in case.
With the adoption of Crunchyroll and Funimation, they will introduce a tier that's $10 more for the year.
So you think there's going to be a price hike?
Yeah, I agree.
Small, very small. Very small.
No, very small. Got it.
Too much is going to scare away people, but also there's a choice if you just want PS Plus or everything, like PS Plus Funimation.
PS Plus Plus?
Yeah.
PS Star.
That's me.
God.
Thank you. Anything else?
Yeah, they should definitely put the choice in there.
I like choice.
Force that onto people who don't watch anime.
They can and they will.
Unless it's included at the same price, then it doesn't matter.
Sure. Anybody? Anything else? Got something else, or?
I think that's it.
I don't remember what it was.
I think that's it. Now we get to sit with the agony of everything leaking on Monday and Tuesday of next week, and this being completely wrong. So that's very exciting. That's why I started this off saying, "Hey, guys,
I'm gonna stay away from leaks Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday."
Yeah. I'm gonna send them all in the group chat. So look out for that.
I swear to God, I'll burn that group chat down.
No, don't worry. If you do that, I'll just send it directly to you. So don't worry. Yeah,
just mail it to us. Mail it. Just print it out and mail it to me.
Only via email. You want us to contact you? That's fine. We can do that. All right. Yeah. No, this was a fun little thing. This is something. I'm glad we all managed to do this. We're doing this. We're doing Crafting a Chat every Thursday now. Is it at 10 p.m. or 10:30?
10 p.m. guys.
Does that work for everybody?
Yeah. Oh God. You'll figure it out.
Well, hold on. If
it's a little more viable.
10:30 seems a little more viable, he says.
Yeah.
Kevin, you all right with 10:30 on Thursdays?
Yeah.
Oh, he's already tired. Look at what you've done to him.
I guess 10:30 then, guys. I'll correct
10:30.
that I put out.
Well, you can't correct tweets, so you just got to tweet again.
So. Yeah, meaning
I'll never understand why you can't edit any tweets, but whatever, it's not important. But yeah, anyway, no, 10:30 to Thursdays, 10:30. It's always been Thursdays. Nobody ever looked back. We've never changed. Man, what good timing we have, by the way, for switching it to Thursdays. But yeah, this was fun. This was really fun. I'm glad we did this. Thanks for watching.
Absolutely.
Genesis, take us out.
All right, guys. As always, thank you very much for tuning in. You'll see us next Thursday. We'll have a jam-packed episode probably right after that PlayStation Showcase, so definitely tune into that one. It'll probably be a real interesting one, depending on what happens there.
Yeah. We'll talk about the Horizon pre-order debacle and crap, too.
Absolutely. We'll bring up different topics next week. This was mainly just a small prediction type of episode and kind of firing off ideas.
Yeah.
Follow us at twitch.tv/craftingachat, also youtube.com/startingtoolate, and keep an eye on our Twitter for any announcements that we may make. Yep. Thursday, 10:30 p.m. Eastern Time. We'll see you guys then. Stay safe out there. Bye-bye, everybody.
Bye-bye. God, I hope we didn't forget anything huge. Oh, God, I'm so nervous. Bye-bye, motherfucker.